Today I have done time series analysis, and for this I have used the dataset from this site kaggle.com. This is the 5-year stock S&P 500 stock data. This contains historical stock data for all current S&P 500 companies. From here you can download the dataset. I have used Amazon, Apple, Google and Microsoft. This is the Amazon dataset, and here is the Apple. Like this, you can search for Microsoft and Google. You can choose any of your choice. So what I am doing is I have imported some libraries and then I have read the dataset. So first analysis is on closing price of all the stocks. So let's see. So here I have plotted the graph. So this shows that there is a, like in this you can see it is a Apple company, and there is some drop over there in somewhere between 2016 and 2017. There is a drop in the closing prices, and this company like Microsoft, it is growing well. It is not having such as drop, and like this you can analyze the things. And then I have analyzed the total volume of stock being traded each day. For that I have made this graph. This is the graph of Apple and Amazon, Microsoft and Google. So for this I have used Plotly. One of the feature of Plotly is that you can zoom it over here and can see the dataset of any of the, like you can zoom it more and then see what are the peaks and all those things. So like this is the date and volume. Here is the peak, and then to reset you can go here, reset access. Like here you can see here is the peak in Jan 2018. There was the maximum. Similarly for Amazon you can see here is the peak in March 17, and then Microsoft, and then this is of Google. Here was the peak in July 2015. Like this we have analyzed daily price change in stock. For this is the graph. For that I have calculated 1-day percentage return. For example, I have taken Apple. You can take any company, and this shows the peak. You can zoom it over here and see furthermore. Like in September 2015 there was a peak as well as there was the minimum. So you can reset from here, and then again I have analyzed monthly mean of close feature. So here we have, what I have done is I have converted the date. It was the object data type, then I have converted it into date time, and then I had used this date as an index so that I could find easily at what date I need to check. Like here I am checking the data between 2013 this February to 2000 this month 8 to 14. These are the date I am checking for, and here is the mean. I am checking mean. See, here is in between 2016 and 17 there was the downfall, and then there is an increase. After that I have calculated mean, but year wise. Here one thing I forgot to say, that here M represent month and here Y represent year. Here I am calculating mean year wise. So you can see in 2018 there was the maximum around 170. Then after that we are analyzing whether stock prices of these tech companies are related or not, correlated or not. So I am reading the dataset one by one. Firstly Apple, Amazon, then Google, Microsoft, like this. Then I have created a data frame, and then I am creating the closing of all these tech company one by one, and this is the matrix that I got. After that I plot the graph. So this graph shows that this histogram shows the relation between each other, like apple of apple there is no sense of, so it is showing us the histogram. Likewise Amazon and Amazon there is no sense. So with this graph you can see that there is no good relation closing price of Apple and Google. Apple and Google, see there is nothing correlated. But if you see Amazon and Microsoft, here is the Microsoft and Amazon. Here you can see there is a like a linear line, you can see linear progression, so we can say that there is a good relation. Like similarly in this case Google and Microsoft. Also we can check from the heat map the correlation between each other. Like in Microsoft and Amazon it is 0.82% and Microsoft and Apple is 0.9. So we can say that they are correlated to each other, like Microsoft and Google, all those things. And very less correlated are this one, you can say 0.64, Google and Apple. After that we have analyzed daily return of each stock and how they are correlated. For that I have created a data frame and I have calculated the percentage change. How we will calculate? Percentage change will be close minus opening divided by close into 100. So we got the change of each company. After that similarly we have plotted the graph. Here you can see the graph. So these are the relation we got. And similarly similar relation we got on heat map. Using heat map we can see that if the poor there is very less relationship between Google and Amazon, but you can see that Microsoft and Apple has a good relation, almost 0.4%. So you can say that if Microsoft there is a change in Microsoft, then there will be change in Apple, because they are correlated to each other. Similarly there is also good relation in Amazon and Microsoft, you can see from here. Then we have calculated value at risk analysis. So how we calculate this? We have plot the distribution plot, and from there we have calculated the standard deviation. This is the first standard deviation. First standard deviation shows almost 68% of entire data, like this one. And then this is the second deviation. This is 95% of entire data. And this is the third deviation we have calculated, 3.56. And this is almost 99.7% of entire data. Here you can see. Then we have calculated the quantile. For 10 quantile we have given here 0.1. So this number shows that if there will be worst daily loss, then it won't be exceed than this. 90% of the worst daily loss will not exceed 1.4. Then you can see the details from here, like data.describe, Apple change like count, mean, standard, minimum, 25% of data, and all those things. So this is the analysis, and this is the GitHub link where you can find this data set that I have used for this analysis. And this is the Jupyter file. All you need to do is go to the GitHub link and download this, and you can do the changes. Also while checking the file, do not forget to change the path. Here you need to give your own path where you have saved the file. Thank you so much.